Alright, now it says we're live here. Can I see myself? No. Cool. Am I? Okay, that's good. This is always really confusing. Alright, I'm here for real now. Hello, stream. Welcome to this hangout. I just wanted to relax for a little bit and do something simple and easy, and Wrapz was super kind and they sent me a whole lot of their stickers. I thought I was only going to get one, and I think some of these are custom, and that's exciting. Unpause music. Oh, yep, I do have music paused. But he sent me a lot, and I didn't expect that many. And I want to turn down the volume for myself. There we go. Cool. Is it Dart talking? Yes, hello. Blastr sent me way more stickers than I expected. I don't have quite enough blasters to put on all of them. I do have more Cronoses, but they're upstairs in the attic, and I didn't want to go in the attic because today's a chill day. We're not going in the attic. So yeah, just wanted to hang out while we do this. I should make chat bigger so I can actually read it. So that's control. Ah. Sweet. I don't know what patterns I got. I actually haven't opened these yet. I think that I have an inkling that this one might be something custom, so we will see. So I think I'll start with one of the Chronos ones. So I got three for Chronos, a Strife, and a Strong Arm. So we'll pick which Chronos we want to do first. Because I only have 2 Chronos. Oh, don't worry, Buff. I have plenty of other Chronoses to mod. That's really handy. So this has how all the stickers go, and it's 2-sided because 2 sides the blaster. Very nice. Keep that out so it's handy. So it looks like this one's like Zombie Exterminator. That's neat. So we got Zombie Exterminator, we got, what are you? Looks like, ooh. That's a Foam Blast. So we're probably doing that one. Very cool. So when he asked if I wanted to try these out, I didn't know he was going to send so many. And I didn't know that he'd do just surprise custom stuff. So that's exciting. Ooh. Guys, look at that. Look how awesome that is. Alright, so we're definitely doing Foam Blast and Dauntless. For sure, and I'll put this one on a different Chronos another time because I don't want to go in the attic today. Actually, I should put it back in the baggie so I don't lose it. I'll definitely lose it otherwise. Yeah, I didn't expect Dauntless ones. There's a lot of hair comments. Thank you for liking the hair. Michelle did a good job, I think. She worked hard on it. I think I'm gonna do the Foam Blast one first, so I learn how this works, and then I won't mess up the Dauntless one. Alright, so I have just a plain Chronos that I should take my sticker off of. It'll be more Foam Blast later. I had both of these in my club loaner bin because it's really good to have for a club. Most people don't, well, not most people, a lot of people don't have all the blasters they want to use, so it's good. Oh, Homely posted this link somewhere before us. Thank you. You're great. Alright. Well, that's handy. So, all of these sheets, let me switch cameras. All of these sheets are individually labeled, so this is bottom and front, top, right side. That's super handy. That, along with this, makes it really easy. Could have skimped out on doing that part, but he didn't. See, these are just stock because they're loaner blasters. It's fine. If I give people modded blasters, they're more likely to break. Well, I guess I could use them, but I didn't. Knights of Nerf, thanks for tuning in, if only for a couple of minutes before I even applied anything. Alright, so this is right side. Should I start big? I'll start small. Right side, K4, 6. Oh, 3R. So this is this part. Oh, why are you sticking? So this happens sometimes when I cut my vinyl. The tight corners just like to snag and not cut all the way. There we go. It's free now. Yeah, I probably could have done it with blue burners, but again, it's in the attic, and I don't want to do that right now. I just wanted to grab a blaster, put some stickers on it, and talk to stream. Super easy. Let's see if I can stretch this a little bit to have less of a gap. Yeah, oh, just reposition the mic, me talking, or? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be down around here probably, so. Is the music still... Michelle said in chat that we don't have a blue Chronos. I swear we did. I thought we got a blue one and a red one. And they're upstairs. Or am I thinking of something else? She's so cute. I love Luna. Alright. What are you doing? Alright, so next time I'll try to stretch so I don't get that gap. Or at least less of a gap. That went on surprisingly not bubbly or anything though, so good start. Michelle likes controlling my cameras. I'm here. Ricky Golfer, hello! Did you know that I'm from Charleston? That's where I grew up. Miss it. There's good people there. Everyone wants to pet the Lunatum spam. Everybody. Oh look! We have another visitor! She's not happy. Try a hairdryer to warm. That's not a bad idea. It's just, it would just be loud. What are you doing, Michelle? Messing with things all the time. I don't mind too much if they're not perfect. Oh no, I got a cat hair on the sticker already. That's what happens when you live in a house with cats. Flower goes on the top. What do you line up with? Okay, so this one comes down on top of this lump. Larger ones are a little tougher, clearly. Not quite right. Hey, there we go. We're gonna try to get it bubble free over here, ideally. Cool. We're doing it. It looks pretty good. Alright, so that is a... What did you do? Oh, okay. Do I do commissions? No. No, I do not. For many reasons. Number one, I don't have time. Foam Blast is not my day job. I do other things. And two, I don't want to. When we work on projects, we like to work on our own projects, the things that we're really passionate about getting done. So working on our own projects and testing new products and that sort of thing. $2:15 a.m. Goodness gracious. Where in the world is it 2:15? Maybe like somewhere in Europe, I suppose. Yeah, Willis, there's not a lot of like major commissioners, I guess. Valor does some pretty good work. I think if I was going to suggest somebody to do a commission from, it'd be Valor. Good work, fair prices. Nice dude. I have a Proton that I commissioned from Valor, and it looks really, really good. I thought you were bringing the Proton. Oh, I got a little bit bubbly, but it looks like it's rubbing out pretty well. Oh, here we go. Here's the proton that Valor made. I think that's my fault. It like chipped in my bag a little bit. But yeah, he did the leather wrap on the handle. It came out really, really nice. And he modded the inside too, which I was too afraid to do because these things are made of black magic on the inside. Yeah, it came out really well. I like it a lot. Who did Addie's hair? That was Michelle. Michelle did my hair. Do I have a piranha? I don't have a piranha, but I do want to get a piranha because it looks really cool. I know that Brett said in his review that it doesn't actually make sense to dual wield, but I want to try anyway. And then I want to dual wield against Brett because that sounds like the thing to do. That'd be fun. Nerf time with Dom. Yeah, so far I'm really liking it. And I didn't expect the custom wrap at all, so it's possible that he'll do requests. I don't know for sure if he usually does set patterns or takes requests. It's worth asking, I'm sure. Does Drac make performance and good-looking blasters commissions? He kind of takes commissions now on his website, Next Level Nerf. Just remember that you are paying for Drac's time, and Drac does not have much time. Alright, bottom and front. Bottom, 13B. Looks like it goes on this part. What's my opinion on the Worker Strife full auto kit? Use a terrible gearbox that will not last very long. Other than the gearbox itself, I'm sure it's fine, but then it's just, you know, switches and wires and whatever. Not really.
This is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me whip it up. I'll admit it.
This is going so much better than expected. After the ordeal we went through putting vinyl on a vinyl wrap on Michelle's computer, this is much easier. Oh, this isn't quite straight. Oh, I hit the mic because it's very low. We're gonna try this one again. I believe in me. I can do it. This one's tricky because I can't like lay the blaster down. Oh, poo. Unstick. Woohoo. Yeah, that was a rough one. We did it though. Music is still too loud. I can turn it down. It okay. Maybe I'm too quiet. I just did. Wow. Addie was down to her very last start in that 1v1. What 1v1 are we talking about? Oh, the Beret 1v1? Yeah, Beret had a jolt and I had an FDL that I didn't know how to use. It was literally the first time I ever held one. I had to have somebody help me turn it on because I had never used one. The rules were that I couldn't run, and Brett could, you know, do whatever he wanted with his jolt. So I could walk around, but I wasn't allowed to run. Just that's my handicap since, you know, full auto versus single fire, to make it fair at all. We did 3 rounds of 1v1s, and Brett won one of them as I fumbled a reload because of being uncomfortable and unfamiliar with the Blastr. So like the whole point of us doing it was to prove that it's not the Blastr that makes a good player. It's having a good Blastr helps a lot. Like I still won 2 of the 1v1s with the FDL, but being unfamiliar with it was my downfall for that last one. So if you want to be good, then you have to be comfortable with the stuff that you're using, and being able to run also helps. Don't like Blastr Wrapz because it's like reliving the worst part of Lego sets, trying to perfectly align the stickers. I don't know. I think it's kind of relaxing. I don't mind it. Michelle is vicious with the Cat 5. Okay, I am still a little mad. So Michelle was on the opposite team as me when we were playing in Washington, and she had her Hurricane with the Cat 5 cage, and I do not understand how she was sniping me from across the field. There's no way it should have been that accurate. She landed so many shots that she should not have. Like, unreal. Still mad about it. What do I think of new Dart Zone Pro Blasters possibly coming? I'm very excited. I love that Dart Zone thinks of us as real people. Like, we exist in the eyes of a big company, and that's awesome. Alright, so 10F goes in the front on the bottom. Just joined the stream, thought that was cheese. I am cheese. I'm Cheese Whiz, I'm Adriana, I'm Addie, I'm small. I am many things. Where did I go? She knew what you were going to do and put the darts there ahead of time. Well, she always knows what I'm gonna do. She's actually really good at sniping me. I think she does it on purpose, just like aiming for me specifically. She does that a lot at our wars. Like, she doesn't shoot at anybody else because she knows that I go too hard and she doesn't want me to end up scaring away people. But I can't turn it off. Like, I have to go full steam. There's no way. Alright, so the ones that are like on the front and back are kind of hard because... Oop, I keep knocking the mic. I'm sorry. Hopefully that doesn't like make terrible sounds in your ears. Yeah, these stickers do look super cool. So this one is obviously Foam Blast. I got this for free, and I did not ask for this, and it's just a lovely gift. And I thought it'd be nice to give them a shout out on stream, and also get a chance to hang out with people and chat. Oh, and bonus sticker also. I'll probably put that on my toolbox. I have a lot of Nerf stickers on my toolbox. Cheese is Azumi. Yes. I am very much Azumi. What's my opinion on the Busby double fire? Is that like the shotgun type thingy? With the shell? No, not with the shells. I can't picture it in my head right now, I'm sorry. Ricky, I would love to go to a Charleston war sometime. I'll let you know when I'm traveling again and when I'm going to visit my parents. Maybe I can get my parents to go to a war and understand why it's so much fun. Cause like they know that I'm super into it, but I don't think that they understand. Like, do the stickers peel off easily? Off of the sheet or off of the Blastr? So when I was doing this one at the bottom, I didn't have it aligned very well, and it peeled off okay. I went slow and careful with it, but it feels forgiving so far, is what I'm learning. Yeah, I prefer talking about shooting kids with high-powered blasters. So I don't like carrying sidearms because they get in the way, and how do I hold them, and it's a whole thing. I don't like carrying them. So I normally don't shoot kids unless I'm very, very far away. I won't go point blank a kid. I'll run near a kid, but I won't shoot at him. Adriana's the one on camera. Yep, that's me. Anyone still making plans for RAG? Yes and no. We're still talking about it, but we haven't officially announced dates, and we're discouraging people from buying transportation or accommodations right now because we don't know what the state of the world is going to be. Right now, it's not looking great, but we'll put out updates on the official channels. Green Bay Nerf Club will be starting after COVID ends. You should come to one of our wars. Where is Green Bay? I love going to wars. Usually I pair my travel for myself with war travel. So like I went to a friend's wedding and to the Washington War. I went to visit a friend and the SCNC War. Like that's the best way to travel. And honestly, the best part about being like a YouTuber personality or whatever is when I'm traveling somewhere and I know that there's a war in that area, I can reach out and be like, hey, I'm gonna be here this weekend. Is there a war? And they're like, there can be. That's the best. That's the best thing. Beret uses bad blasters when he does. Yeah, I like I like playing with Beret. He's fun. Playing with Beret while he's using good blasters is also fun. Green Bay, Wisconsin. I've never been to Wisconsin. If I find a reason to be in the area, I'll let you know. Because I love playing wars. As a former kid, I would have been fine being point blanked by you. Yeah, but you never know with kids. Like I was at what's it called? Michelle, help me out here. It was the war in Minneapolis. Whatever. There was a war in Minneapolis, and it was mostly a kids' war, and it was basically just all stock blasters. I was using a stock blaster, and I ended up catching this kid in the ear, like flicking past his ear. And he started crying, and I felt so bad. Like, it was awful. I hate that so much. I don't want to make kids cry. I want to have fun. Honestly, some of my favorite parts of that war was I was just running around with the kids in between rounds because they were like bigger. There were like a couple hundred people there, so there were bigger game modes that took some time to set up and needed time in between to get the next round ready. And so I was just running around during the downtime, just like randomly shooting at kids, and then they would all be chasing me. And I had like a herd of 20 kids chasing me around a stadium. It was the best. Project My Neighborhood, yes, the Project My Neighborhood war. It was really, really fun. That was a great war. I should do more of this. If I'm ever in the New York, New Jersey area, I should go to your wars. Yes, I know there are several wars in that area, and my grandparents live in New Jersey. So, I am occasionally in that area. Any advice about starting a local club? Been thinking about it for some time. Please help, I'm desperate. So, we started our club here about a year ago. And we spent $5 on a Facebook ad. $5, and we had 10 people show up to our first war, which is pretty good considering I only knew 2 of them. So that's like, that was all just the outreach from that Facebook ad. So I posted the ad and targeted it toward people in my area who like Nerf. I posted it in a local geek Facebook group, and I posted the event in my city's subreddit. And 10 people at War 1. I only spent $5. Really, really, really good. Like that's money well spent. I'd also suggest having loner blasters if it's possible. So that people can show up even if they don't think that they have anything. They don't necessarily have to be modded as long as it's, possible to compete in whatever venue you choose. And having been a loner darts is super good too. So I hope that you can get it started. It's really fun. I started mine because I didn't get to, I feel like I don't get to play enough. We go to the Bay Area once a month, or at least, we used to. But it never feels like enough. My school had a Nerf war. I think a school Nerf war would be amazing. Where can I find wars and arenas? So on the our Nerf subreddit, there is a Google Maps link in the sidebar that has a list of different clubs, and it's like on a Google Earth map, so you should be able to find it there. I'm sorry I keep knocking the mic.
So I said, no, it was supposed to be my pentacle. What did you do to me? I killed alone.
Oh yeah, Meetup also works for wars. I think Eban mainly posts on Meetup, which I think is interesting. Or not Eban, Sang. And they get pretty good turnout, I'd say. I got business cards recently to, because I end up talking to people about the fact that I run a Nerf war, and they're like, oh, wow, how can I find you? And I feel like they never remember to follow up. So I got business cards made so they could go to our website and actually, go next time. I spelled monthly wrong, and that made me sad. I said monthly Blastr wars, Blastr battles. Whoops. Spam, we'd get close to Ohio, but I don't know if I'd go in. Maybe I've had enough of Ohio. I would like to visit Kentucky though. I have a friend, an internet friend who lives in Kentucky, and I think it'd be cool to visit her. So this goes on that strip. Oh, this will be interesting. This one's gonna be rough. Have I reviewed the Nerf mortar? I haven't reviewed it, but I've watched plenty of reviews. It doesn't look great, if I'm gonna be honest with ya. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good. Oh, I stretched it too far. Oh, poo. Oh no, I didn't stretch it too far. Everything is fine. Oh, everything's not fine. I lied. So I stretched it over instead of getting it into this crack. What's your favorite Blastr from the End Strike series? I don't know. Oh yeah, that was a terrible song. I can barely hear it, so I'm glad I didn't have to hurt my eardrums. I don't know what my favorite End Strike Blastr is. I mean, looks-wise, the Stampede's pretty freaking cool, but I'm not a fan of the Stampede's function, which I know is what most people find really exciting about it. Yeah, the dubstep is too much. I just want to let you guys know that, like, I don't like dubstep. I just can't hear it. I'm listening to myself talk right now. Physics teacher let me bring my DZP to class for nerfy experiments. That's cool. I like hearing about cool teachers like that. You do have to be careful with schools though, and like, make sure that everybody knows what's going on. Should I buy the Nerf tank with the camera? Like the... Oh crap, what's it called? Not the Rover. Maybe it is the Rover. It's probably not worth the price of it. The camera's not very good, but like, it's interesting. We got one with Nerf perks when that was still a thing. We have a video of it snowed and we were playing with the tank in the snow. It was a good time. Hey Phone Blast, what you modding? Not really modding. I'm playing with Blastr Wrapz. So Blastr Wrapz just contacted me on Instagram and was like, hey, do you want to try out these wraps? And I'm like, cool, that sounds fine. And they sent me way more than I expected, and they sent me custom stuff, which is really, really nice of them. Yeah, so I knew this going in, but the main complaint I've heard with Blastr Wrapz is that, you can't really take your blaster apart again after you put it together, because you're going over, you're gonna be going over screw holes, probably, I think. And, it goes across the seams in the middle. So it's gonna be really hard if you want to take it apart again, so make sure that you've finished modding before you apply. Taffy's asking what video. There's a Terra Scout video that we have on our channel. I think it's called like Snow Day or something. Yeah, it's just us shooting a snowman with Terra Scout. It was fun to film though. That was a really fun day. Wheelchair rapid strike kit? That would be cool. That'd be super cool. Anyone else get the glitch on nerf perks? I don't think so. But we had like a lot of legit nerf perks points. Perk, I guess, of running a nerf company. 8T. What are you? I don't see 8T. Says top. Oh, okay. It was hidden in the back here. Just this back part. What do I think about the Ultra 3? So when I saw the photo, I actually laughed, like, out loud. I was laying in bed on my phone, getting the news from things that happened while I was asleep, and I laughed. It just looks absolutely ridiculous. I'm not a fan. Oh yeah, Taffy, there is a lot of This Week in Nerf. I think if you just search snow or something on my channel, you'll probably find it. Oh gosh. This one's... Oh goodness gracious, this one's difficult. Oh, I gotta get under. Oh man. Oh man. That's close enough. We'll go with that. Oh, that piece is hard. We did it. We made it. What is the subreddit? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Whoever said wheelchair nerf perks would... Oh, yeah. What do you consider the best buttstock? I don't use stocks. I think if I had to pick, the Raider would be my favorite, but I don't typically use stocks at all. I like things to be small and compact. Hey, that corner went a lot better. I don't know if you can see. That one happened better. I don't know if I'm getting better, or if that piece is cut better, or if I aligned it better. Who knows? How's the customer service T-Rex doing these days? She's doing okay. Luckily, I don't think there's been too many complaints recently, but she seems to have taken care of everything, so that's good. I would love Steven Universe Microshots, Joel. Steven Universe is great. It's a really fun show. Yeah, Spectre, I am a short person. I do not need the stocks. Oh, the subreddit with the Google Maps. So the group finder is the r/nerf subreddit. So reddit.com/r/nerf. On the sidebar, there's a link to a Google Maps sheet. Yeah, stocks, I guess, do give you operator status. Or you mean the wheelchair rig? No, operator status is a person. We're talking about something else. But yeah, I don't even... so even with my Caliburn, I never shoulder it. I've watched some footage of myself and I'm just like, what am I doing? I look ridiculous. I'm just like, whee. It doesn't make any sense. I don't shoulder it. Michelle got me some sights once. She said that I should use sights, and we put it on my Blastr, made it a little heavier, and I forgot to use them. I didn't even turn it on. I forgot. Whoops. So shoot by feel. Don't need sights. Don't need stocks. Don't need slings because I only carry one blaster. Don't need gear because I only jungle mag. I'm not tactical at all. What are we linking? What's happening? People are asking for links and I don't know what they want. Me and my friends came in late to a Nerf where we all had Prometheus and hands with proton packs. Everyone was lasered. Yeah, I think as more and more people start to have like the super high capacity blasters, I might have to start implementing a an ammo cap. Or completely closing off my the refill bin of ammo and just not letting people take more after the first round starts. It's just like, all right, go pick it up if you want it. Because the Nemesis is Nemesi, and the Prometheus get a little crazy. All right. So I must have messed up that top one just a smidgen. But it's okay. It just got a little weird down here. We'll survive. We'll find a way. This is pretty relaxing, actually. I like this. Have upgrade motors for rival been found? I think that Outer Dart sells something on his site, but I know it's being worked on. How many people go to my wars now? Last one... Actually, no. There are 25 people that go to my wars, and no more than 25, because if I had more than 25, I would need to formally rent the park. So, 25 people. Oh, Ryan, that doesn't surprise me at all. He's saying that E-Band Rival Pool loses 100 or more balls per game. Yeah, it's real easy to walk in there with an empty Nemesis and then walk out with a full Nemesis. It's a really unfortunate reality of running games. I know my group does pretty good at not stealing my ammo, whether it's intentional or accidental. I actually have had people come back like to the next war and be like, I'm sorry, I accidentally took these, and hand me back like a bag of rival balls. So I appreciate my people so much. I have a good group. Got an indoor club at my church. Actually, the reason I have this YouTube channel. Nice. One of my favorite Nerf groups, like clubs, is actually a group that plays in a church. They're, oh no, come back. It's Nerf Night in San Jose. It's really fun. One of my favorite wars, for sure. Oh, sweet. I lined that up so good. Oh, man. I'm the best. I'm almost the best. Come on. Nothing a fingernail can't solve. There we go. Now I'm really the best. Came back around. A Nemesis Microshot would actually be kind of cool. It would look ridiculous, but that's okay. I mean, I don't have a problem when Nerf looks ridiculous because it kind of is. Is this song like super loud? It's weird, like I could hear it and that was weird. Is the music just random? Oh, you're not Michelle. I don't want anything with... I'm concerned that I can suddenly hear it at 2% volume. Whatever, it's fine. Ah, we were so close here. But it looks pretty good. I'm impressed. Thought he was one of the Broke Nerfing did go to Nerf Night. I have seen him there. I played with him a little bit at Nerf Night. I've played with him a little bit at BAFS, the competitive league, and I think that he went to the same game that I went to. There's a lot of games that go on in the Bay Area. There's like 6 groups or something crazy. Orange plays, you have a Nerf repair business. That is awesome. That's pretty cool. Alright, so you go in this tiny corner. Yeah, Homely, I do wish that this had some shell screws. And there's also pieces that go over the seam for butterflying it, so it won't be open again. But that's okay. This will probably go right back in the loaner bin that I have for rads. It's stock. I wasn't planning on modding this one because modded blasters are more likely to break in the hands of people who aren't used to handling modded blasters, you know? Meanwhile, in an alternate dimension, Nerf sells darts with micros optic needles. No. No, I don't think there should ever be needles in darts, even in a alternate reality. Oh yeah, Taffy, as much as I would love for you to come to school in Reno and use my garage as a workshop, yeah, out of state tuition is dumb. So you shouldn't do that unless there's like an actual, like, really good reason for you to go to that specific school. Yeah, like, I was a little dumb. I went to school in Florida instead of South Carolina, where I could have gotten a free ride because my grades were really, 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 really good. But turns out having good grades doesn't mean you're smart. It doesn't mean you make good decisions. Turned out okay. I met Michelle in Florida, so. I just owe a lot of money. Yeah, in-state tuition is much better, like ridiculously better, obscenely better. Matthew C, thank you, and you're welcome for the turnaround time. I mean, we have our shop's in the house, so we don't need to leave or go anywhere. We haven't been driving to the post office. We've just been leaving them outside the door to be picked up, and so no reason for us to slow down. Not yet. South Carolina schools suck. Yeah, they do. Which is why I didn't go to an in-school thing, even though I could have gotten a free ride. I should have done it anyway. What did I study in college? I studied game art. So now I'm a 3D artist, and I'm working on a game. I can't tell you much more than that, though. Why is Michelle talking about Cheez-Its? Yes, I love Cheez-Its. The pattern of the pimples on your workplace looks like a reskin of Cheez-Its. Pimples on my workplace? What are you talking about?
Someone said the work mat looks like Cheez-Its.
Oh! Yeah, I guess it could look like Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its. Oh, Michelle's telling people I love Cheez-Its. They're delicious. Do I have more? Michelle's bringing me Cheez-Its. I shouldn't eat them on...
Not a sponsored stream, but sponsor us.
Not a sponsored stream, but if Cheez-It decides that they want to... for me to say how lovely Cheez-Its are, I don't mind doing it. Oh, if I wasn't on stream right now, you don't want to hear me chewing. No one wants to hear me chewing. Right, left side. Michelle is advertising for wrecked blasters. Oh, get Rex. Yeah, I don't think Michelle would ever do that seriously. Cheez-It sponsored Cheez Whiz. That would make me happy. Actually, no sponsors. Sponsored by Foam Blast, which is me. Haha. Complete creative control. Occasionally saying good things about people like Blastr Wrapz. Yeah, of course I got the family size box of Cheez-Its. Like, don't I look family size? But really, if I don't get the family size, they're gone way too quick, and it makes me sad. Have I gone on wars with any Overwatch Nerf blasters? I don't own any of the Overwatch ones because they are priced in a way I don't think is worth it. So like some of them are neat and they look cool, but I'm not a fan of the game, so it's not worth the Overwatch tax to me. And most of them also just generally don't make much sense to use anyway. Like a shotgun that shoots one ball? Come on. That's just sad. Is that low on the... Okay, I guess it was. Yeah, I definitely, I get family size most things because serving suggestions are really just a suggestion. They're not my dad. Like, I don't understand soups, like cans of soup. Like 2 servings? No, what kind of baby servings? I'm gonna put that whole can in a bowl and I'm gonna eat it, and it's not even gonna fill me up. I'm gonna be sad afterward because I'm not full. Does Michelle join me at Nerf Wars? Yes! We play a lot together. Michelle is actually the one that like started the like of us, she got me into Nerf. She's the reason I'm here playing with Nerf blasters. Like, I thought, so I like playing much more than modding, and so when she first started getting super into modding, I'm like, this is fine. It makes my kitchen smell bad because she's like using DevCon and melting plastic and all kinds of junk, but whatever, no big deal. And then we went to End War, and that was the first game that I played at, and it was super fun, and I'm like, oh man, playing is really freaking fun. And that's when I got excited about it. Bobo's in here. I think girls play with blasters is great because it's cute. Okay, Bobo. I think you're cute too, Bobo. We're gonna do a video on Michelle's. Probably not. I mean, they've been out for a really, really long time. Oh, Michelle's loadout, not the Michelle Motors. It is on the list. There are many videos on the list. There's at least one that, like, so it's hard to do regular videos since we do This Week in Nerf, because we film This Week in Nerf at like the most convenient time, and I just never like feel like it's a good time to film anything else. Like, I want to do more videos, that would be ideal, but just doesn't feel like the right time. Because it's actually like kind of exhausting to set up all the equipment and do the script, and then Michelle has to edit it. It's a lot of work to do a YouTube video, especially like the kind of quality that we want to have. Like, setting up this stream took like an hour-ish, because putting up the cameras and the lights and all that, it was a lot. Are there any epoxies you can use for integrations that don't require the use of gloves? So everything is going to recommend you use gloves because you shouldn't be putting your hands on it. But I think, oh, I don't remember what it was called. Something air, form air. It's like a two-part putty thing would probably be okay. But you'd want to wash your hands immediately after. It's not really epoxy. It's like a putty. Do you know the people we get your leaks from? I don't. I don't know them. I just know that they've been trustworthy in the past, so I assume they'll continue to be so. And I hope that one day I get to meet Utter Travesty, because I know he plays about 2 hours away from here. And he says he wants to come to a Reno game, so when he does, then I will meet him. Alright. We've almost done it. We have 2 pieces left. It's looking pretty good. We're so close. Taffy, why aren't your pants okay? Oh, you sat in epoxy. Don't do that though. Come on. Alright, so it gets a little stuck on these corners here. Oh, I turned the music down because it was loud for me. So I guess I should turn it back up to the 2%. This is terrible. I'm changing the station. This is just bad. How do I change the station? Is it this? It's that. We'll do chill. Chill's what I want.
See the mouse lower the volume on OBS.
Alright. Oh no, cat hair. They're everywhere. So I do custom vinyl stickers, not like this, but like on a vinyl cutting machine. And the struggle against cat hair is real. I'm gonna stand up for this because alright, let's hope I did that right. That was a risky maneuver. Dang. Too risky. Take it back. We're taking it back. I goofed. We're not gonna line up where I lined up from. We're gonna line up somewhere else. We're gonna line up down here. Alright, next time this piece should go last, is what I'm learning. But hey, we're learning things. Learning things every day. Alright, that looks lined up. And oh poo, this is not. Oh no, I should not have done this piece last. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made on this day. Come on. Hope you guys are enjoying my struggle. Haha! Alright. Alright, so it's just gonna have a crinkle there. That's just how it's gonna be. That's life. Sometimes you get a crinkle, and that is life. Oh no, sometimes the crinkle gets worse when you try to ignore it. Okay, maybe I fixed it. We're doing it. Everything's fine. Oh, dog ate half a sleeve of Vortex one time. Oh no. That's so sad. Vortex is hard to find now. Got a nosebleed from 3 Fortnite rockets. Ouch. How do you put things on the foam blast fridge? I don't know. I don't know what possessed me to get Sneck's drawing printed out and put up on the fridge. So I might end up putting the little Tyke's car, maybe. A normal fridge. Yeah, there's nothing special about our actual fridge other than it has a Sneck drawing on it. Like, it's just a fridge. It has a built-in ice dispenser. That's great. Keep touching the mic. I'm so sorry. Oh, I put this in the finished pile. There's still one more. You should review the nerf O. I don't know what the nerf O is. What's the nerf O? I mean, putting this on is not as complicated as nuclear fission. so you're probably best focusing on your homework. Probably. I don't know for sure, because I don't know enough about nuclear fission. We do not have a dog. We have 2 cats, and the cats are afraid of dogs, so that wouldn't work out very well. She got a pair that didn't have ball bearing. Oh, you're talking about... Okay, so the reason that we have a snack drawing at all, like the very first one, was because PayPal shipping utility is weird, and we... I don't know where the kitty is. We put... Well, we had a handful of people picked out that were going to get prototype motors to help us test them, give us feedback, all that stuff. And PayPal decided that, like, oh no, this address goes on this under this person's name. And they just like switched up a ton of people. So like we had trouble with regular orders because people would be getting the wrong stuff, and it was terrible. So Snack ended up getting some prototype darts that were meant for, like, prototype motors that were meant for, probably like Bobo or something. I don't know. I don't remember at this point. Oh, it was Philip Sweeting. Yeah. We were sending them to OFP to test with Eclipse, and they went to Snack instead. Oh, they all went to you, Snack? Oh my gosh. No, it's not your fault at all. PayPal just really screwed up. You get to mod a Raven for extra credit in physics. That's fun. That's really fun. I appreciate the teachers that are trying to make the best of this situation. I know it's really hard to learn online, and I'm sure it's harder to teach online. All right, last one. Don't muck it up. Yeah, I didn't realize they all went to you, Snack. I clearly don't remember the events as well as you do. I still think it's funny, if that makes you feel better. Alright, this is it. This is the final piece. So yeah, if I was willing to bring a hairdryer onto stream to blow out everyone's eardrums, that would solve this issue. But other than that, like, this is pretty cool. And now, so like, I had Phone Blast stickers on the side of it because these go in my loaner bin. Now there's no mistaking. This belongs to me. Looks really good. I'm very pleased with that. So I think I'm actually going to save... I was going to do two of the Chronoses, but I think I'm going to save the Dauntless one until I can get a hairdryer and feel comfortable, like, blowing it without blowing out people's eardrums. So I was going to do this next, but I've changed my mind. And I like how this one turned out so much that I'll probably mod the Chronos first in that case. So the next options are for strong arm and strife. Where'd the stickers go? These appear to be the same pattern? Maybe. Just a blacked out carbon fiber for the strong arm. And blacked out carbon fiber for the strife. The strong arm goes in my loaner bin, so I don't think I want to black it out. So I'll probably do the strife instead, because the strifes hardly ever leave the house. Maybe if I find a different strong arm, I'll put it on it. I don't know how many extras we have. I just don't want people in my local running around with blacked out blasters. So we will do the strife. Yeah, the Dauntless one's gonna look really nice. But yeah, there's just like...
You should do it on a blue stripe because it'll look better.
Oh, it will look better on a blue stripe, you're right. Oh, you're okay with me doing it on the blue?
Is there something for the battery door or no?
Probably.
Well, we'll have to skip that because I use a present one.
Alright, here is Michelle's strife. It will look better on that. Yeah, the Dauntless ones are gonna look super nice, and I'm just, I was going to do the Dauntless one on stream, but I'm gonna want to fix this on the Dauntless one, and I'm not willing to make loud hairdryer sounds on stream. But it'll look really good. Where is Pink Strife? I don't think we have a Pink Strife. Will you be able to mod it after the fact? No. So this piece goes over the seam, so you'd have to like cut that with an X-Acto, and it also went over all of the screw holes, so you need to poke through there. You could probably do it in such a way that like you could fold it into the inside so it won't look funky, but there's several places where it's over the seam. So definitely mod first, make sure it's a consistent and reliable blaster before you do the blaster wrap. Or just have it be a stock blaster that you have in your loaner bin and doesn't need to be modded. How hard is it to do that? Do what? Are you talking to Michelle? You're probably talking to Michelle. Oh, the stream album art pretzel rocks thing? Yeah. This actual Strife Mag release isn't even in there. Like, it doesn't exist. But this is a modified version of a Talon Mag adapter. I think it originally came from Tungsten, and then she changed a lot. I would love to try Bamboos Out. Never had my hands on them. Lurking my first half dart build. I haven't tried them on anything other than the DZP. Eventually we'll have more, so I can do actual testing. All right. Again, these are so like, this is really well thought out. So I just want to share this really quick. So every sheet has like, this is top, this is bottom and front, this is right side, and then also has this handy dandy key where it shows exactly where everything goes. Want a specific texture, feedback? Oh, so they do custom stuff. So that QR code is how you talk to them. Blastr Wrapz. I wasn't sure if the custom stuff was like normal or if it was special. Oh no, Victor, we haven't started the princess case project yet. So I guess we'll start at the top.
Joel asked if I like jolts.
Someone asked if Michelle liked jolts, or if I like jolts, or somebody liked jolts. Michelle made this monstrosity. It is a flywheel jolt made in the most jank way possible. Took her about half an hour. Can two half-dart mags fit in the same full-length mag well? No. No, it can't. Which version of the Desert Pigeon do you like better, the Talon or Katana? I haven't used either of the Desert Pigeons, but I can tell you that I would like the Talon version better because I own Talons. And I do not own Katanas, and I probably will not because I don't like Jet. That's not a secret. Alright, so bottom and front. Front gets 5F. Oh wait, does any of this cover... Nope, okay. I didn't want to cover up Biggs's parts. So all these orange bits on this strife, that is Biggs NZ. He does... Oh crap, I'm sorry, I hit the mic again. He does excellent work. Super nice guy, like he just radiates joy. That is just the most awkward feeling place to put a sticker. Cool. Front done. Now bottom. Do you like End Strike, Elite, or Rival? I think the Elite line is, of those, my favorite. So I like the Retaliator a lot. Before I got like the Caliburn and Talon Claw and all that, the Retaliator was what I ran most of the time. 4B. I don't understand. So that goes here and all. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, so the hardest part of doing this on stream is normally I would like hold this with my legs, but I can't do that on stream. That would be a real weird stream. Hey Michelle, can you turn your volume down because I can hear myself and it's weird. It's freaking me out. This one's like really hard to line up from where I'm sitting. Welcome to the Adriana concentrating stream. It's something special. Not quite as forward as it could have been. Not quite there. But since it's a dark blue, it's fine. This strife probably was part of the Blastr game. I think Michelle might have used it at End War. Wait, no, what's inside of this? There's brass. So it's probably a Heston cage. Hard to tell. Is that a Heston cage? Joel, thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. Sleep well. Alright, 1B on the bottom. Heston Gen 2 cage, Michelle says. I would... Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep hitting the mic. It's right where my hands want to be. Ah, poo. Oh, I was like right on it, and then it slipped. We were so close. So close. Alright, 2B. Where do you go? You go towards the front. Alright, we got this. That was okay. That was pretty okay. Haha, get wrecked, Bobo. My my super chats don't make a noise. Thanks for $2. I appreciate it. You the best. Yes, Ryan, this is probably the strife that Michelle wanted you to try. No, it wouldn't be the full-length workers one, because, well, maybe. No, but the full-length workers are terrible. Nobody buy full-length worker darts. They're just awful. They're terrible. Do not buy them. Is switching to half darts worth it? It depends. For flywheels, I would say no. Just flat out, I don't think so. Other people disagree, but I don't think it's worth it at all for flywheels. The exception would be like our competitive team, all running the same ammo and same mags is really good for being able to help each other on the field when we need it. But just regular games, I don't think so. In Springers, yes, definitely worth it. They fly a lot farther, a lot more accurately. They're good. I like them. Why are you? I keep forgetting that we can switch things. Michelle sets up all these nice like transitions and I forget to use them. Bobo slowly giving back our Patreon money. That's funny. Have you seen Foam Technician's new Blastr? I have not seen it. Super chats don't make a noise. Some mediocre chats. Exactly. They're mediocre chat. This is why I don't do a lot of public speaking. It's hard to talk. Talking is hard. What makes worker full length so bad? I don't know. It does not make any sense. I don't know why they're so bad. They just are. They were jamming in Michelle's Strife, like just straight up jamming. We had our target shooting game and we couldn't hit we were trying to test it in the Airbnb to make sure it worked, and Michelle couldn't hit any of the targets. Switch darts could hit things fine. Like they're just bad, all around bad. Don't use them. Are full-length worker darts worse than elites? Yes, because elites usually don't jam randomly, like not as much. You can mail your garbage. Why do you want them, Ryan? I'm so glad that we sold out of the full-length worker darts, so we don't have to stock them anymore. And anytime someone asked about buying them, I would discourage them. Even when we were selling them, I was like, don't buy them, they're bad. I say the same thing about the Terminator. When people ask me, I tell them my honest opinion, which is it's not very good. Weirdly, everyone I've said that to, not everyone, several of the people I've said that to still bought it. I don't know why people ask my opinion and then ignore me. Oh yeah, we bought a bunch of waffles in Georgia. I feel a little bad that we bought the last 2 boxes at that Walmart. Come on. Come on. Alright, so the strife one is a lot harder. There's so many, like, awkward shapes. I'm gonna blame the strife itself for this, because why are there so many, like, nooks and crannies and, like, weird angles, especially in this underneath area? Ridiculous. Bobo said he tried Drax Terminator and it's bleh. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Most people only ask for advice to confirm the choice they've already made. Well, they should do that in the opposite order. Bobo, you're probably right. Drac did probably put it together slightly wrong. I know you have to, like, lube the crap out of it. Like, you think you put enough lube? No, double it. Put it in places you don't think it even belongs. Like, you just need to coat the whole inside of the shell with lube. It's terrible. Yeah, the Terminator's the long shot shell, the clear one.
I wonder if this will work for you.
I mean, you can try it. And Michelle's getting annoyed with me not changing the scenes enough, so she's taking the Bluetooth keyboard to the other room and is like, can I do it? Which honestly, someone else should do it. Oh, you want to see the nooks and crannies now that I'm on the screen? So, like, all up underneath this motor bump is the just weird shapes. It's just weird shapes. Sounds like bad design. The Terminator, or the nooks and crannies, or the stream. I don't know which thing you're talking about. Alright, top. I saw on Bradley Phillips' vid using half-length adventure forts, 4 starts in 180 FPS FDL, hit every shot at 100 feet. Are half darts worse in lower FPS flywheels? I mean, I guess they might be a little more accurate. I haven't done like explicit comparison testing or anything, but they get lower performance comparatively, like lower FPS. So you have to tune your blaster higher to be able to get back up to the speed you want it to be. And I don't know, I just don't get it. Disregard Terminator, buy Swordfish instead. Yeah, the Swordfish is pretty cool, actually. I like the Swordfish. Top. Sometimes Worker does stuff right. The Swordfish is neat if you can get over the, like the scaling on the handle and the giant fish decal on the side. It's a little ridiculous, but it's a little blocky. But it's a fine blaster. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like the Terminator when you don't understand why nothing is working well. And it's not like the Prophecy where you're like, wow, they built this thing for the expanded plunger tube and then molded in space for the regular plunger. Like, ridiculous. My FDL is so accurate with half-length Avenger Force waffles, but I feel my range is limited, especially after using a decent Springer. Yes, you will never get the same, like, range with any kind of like you can technically get the same range, but never with the same kind of accuracy as a Springer. That's just one of the pros and cons of flywheels versus Springers. Which is why it's important when you're building a competitive team to make sure it's well-rounded. Avenger Force waffles work very well in full-length cages. Yes. The AF waffles are great darts. They're really, really, really good. Big Zen Z parts in the Strife are so pretty. They are. Big Zen Z does such good work. Like, isn't it beautiful? It's gorgeous. By the way, I quite like the shell they made for Worker's flywheel blaster. Forgot the name. Extended battery tray looks stupid indeed. Yeah, expanded battery trays always look dumb. Like, nobody's expanded battery tray looks good. I like battery stocks. Like, I don't like stocks in general. I don't use flywheels anyway. But batteries look better in a stock where it doesn't make your blaster bulge out everywhere. But you're either talking about the Swordfish, which is the single stage one, or the Dominator, which is a triple stage one. And it's so strange. The Dominator is a strange blaster. That's why I don't mess with flywheels. It's all about the range. That's how I feel. Even though most of my engagement ranges are really, really close, just because that's how I play. But having the option to really shoot across field is good to have. It's because he bakes all his parts with love. He does. He's such a good person. I love Biggs. I wish Biggs was in here so I could tell him that I think he's a good person and I love him. Oh, this way. 1T. This one goes back here on top of the battery door. Okay. Zine, welcome to your favorite, or your first mod stream. I did not mean to call myself your favorite. I don't know that. Maybe I am your favorite. I don't know. Welcome to your first live stream for me. I like streaming. I don't do it a lot because it's hard to set up. And like, I worry about having a project of appropriate length. Because ideally I'd be able to finish a thing or come to a stopping point. And that doesn't always work well with modding. Especially with me modding, because I don't know what I'm doing. That's only half a joke. I kind of know what I'm doing. That didn't stretch out quite as much as I wanted. So I lined up this one flush with the back here. It didn't get quite all the way to the edge. We're pretty close. Is Victor being obscene? Stop being obscene, Victor. Nerf time asks, what FPT team are you again? I'm with Dauntless. It's me, Michelle, Jang, Kyle, Ton, Randall, and occasionally Drac or Luke, Callie Nerfer. Well, Callie Nerfer's always on there. Yeah, it's a good team. We have fun. You have to be his favorite since it's only streamed so far. Yay! Favorite by default. Yeah, NorCal, I loved meeting. That's where I met Biggs too. At Rag, he's so kind. He's a lovely, lovely man. Numer would be someone like Addy zooming around the field. Yes, I am a Numer. That's for that's for true. Do I speak English as a first language? The world may never know. Okay. Woo! For a second I thought that this piece went underneath the sling point here, but it doesn't. It goes on top of this area. I almost did it backwards. Hello, Hulk Hogan. Welcome to the stream. Dauntless are less than Mavericks. Okay. Tell me that on the field. All right, Cube. Where can I find them? Where can we find what? It's hard to follow chat. I'm sorry, guys. So many messages. It's not as great as I wanted it to be. So if I stretch it out and then press it in, that worked better. Oh, that's weird. Why is that a different shape? So, can I show it easily here? This angle is way steeper than this angle. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I knew the strife was not symmetrical, but I didn't realize, like, even like up here in front of the motors and everything. Never really examined it, you know? Why are you putting feet in chat? Please do not. Don't start this. Michelle, don't encourage it. Yeah, the Foam Blast vinyl was super cool. I was going to do the Dauntless one next, but I decided I wanted to make that one look like real good, and don't want to have to like mute the stream while I'm hair drying and stretching. Yeah, I'm sure the delay between me actually seeing your message and being able to respond to it is also bad. But part of my worry right now is that I don't know where I stopped. But most of the reason I decided to stream today is because I just wanted to chat, just relax a little bit, you know? I don't understand which way this goes. Probably the other way. Does that seem right? Nope. Don't stick. Yeah, it's probably right. This is probably another one that I should have done after the larger ones. Oh well. So I think that's one suggestion I'd have is like maybe order them in the way that makes sense to apply, I guess. Because I started with little ones, which is probably not the right move. I would like an accurate half-dart sidearm for HVZ. What would you use? Spam for Esper. Something one-handed. Something you'd feel comfortable leaving primed. And in a place you can get to it. But I mean, I'm not the best person to ask this because I don't carry a sidearm ever. Yeah, Michelle already said in chat, the best sidearm is a better primary. I 100% agree with that, which is why I don't carry a sidearm. And last year I used a triad just as my primary, because a triad probably isn't gonna break on you. That and doesn't take up a ton of space in the suitcase. But yeah, if in my opinion, if you're in the situation where like, oh no, my primary is not working and I need to do something with the sidearm, you're probably in a situation that you could have avoided. So you should run away rather than draw your sidearm. Because that's the cool part about HVZ. People forget that their legs are a valued portion of your loadout. Something I'm gonna sling and not holster. So the problem with slings is gonna bounce around, so I would choose the Spamf out of those two. Just because it's smaller, it's gonna bounce less. But again, like, I'm not a great person to ask about gear and stuff like that because I don't use it. I feel like it gets in the way of playing the game. Like for competitive games, I just have complete trust in my primary that it's gonna work. I have a backup that I can use for the next match if it goes bad, and I don't carry any gear. I have pants that have good pockets to hold my extra mag. Oh yeah, Michelle's talking about her Velcro triad. Yeah, keep it primed, keep it really close to you, and just bang. She just has like a spot of Velcro on a part of her chest rig, and just the triad sticks to that. Definitely practicing reloads. If you get caught while you're reloading, it's gonna feel bad. So get better at reloading. Ryan says, one primary when front-loading small blaster. Use the extra space you save not having a sidearm for more ammo. Yes. That's good. Nerf time, if you have your if you have your oh crap blaster in your dump pouch, how fast can you grab it? Can you grab it faster than you can get tagged? Because I know fishing around in a dump pouch is a little weird sometimes. Like, being able to access it literally immediately is important. Like, those moments when seconds count, you know? Do you still use a 90 FPS Retaliator for competitive games? I don't. I have upgraded. I have since upgraded. I have not gotten a, So, when I was using that 90 FPS Retaliator, I got a Quadra in one of our games, and that was awesome. And I haven't done, like, that kind of, like, field takeover with my better blaster. Now I run a Talon Claw. So I actually upgraded from the, it was just a full-length Retaliator, literally just a spring swap. I upgraded from that to a Worker Short Dart Retaliator that hit about 120-ish, and then I upgraded from that to my Talon Claw, which is 190 something, because our rules changed. The cap was originally 150, and then it bumped up to 200 for flywheel or for springers. So I needed to. The idea of a full loadout that consists of primary, secondary, tertiary, lots of ammo is cool. But yeah, it doesn't really work practically. You can't run away if you're like carrying a bunch of stuff. And sometimes you have to run away. You can't shoot yourself out of every situation. Yeah, Michelle's right. The cooler you stay, the longer you'll have energy. Heat is just so draining. So draining. Yeah, it's, it'll get you. It'll get to you. That's why it's important to have a space in your loadout for water. Like, carry a water bottle with you somehow. If you're one of the people that does like the chest rig things, the first indoor I went to, I did have a chest rig because I'd never played before and didn't realize that I hated him. I put a camelback inside of my chest rig, like in one of the large pockets, and that was actually really nice. I filled it with ice water, so it was like cold on my back, keeping me nice and cool and keeping me hydrated. It was really good. I mean, Scott, if carrying as many blasters as you can is what makes the fun for you, then by all means, do it. Like, I'm not trying to like tell people that they're wrong or that having fun is bad. Yeah, Luna's here. Yeah, Cube's talking about his tactical conga line. That you were winning. Your team was winning until you conga lined. How many 12 or 15 dart mags would you say appropriate for a typical end war round? It depends on your blaster, I guess, and how you want to play. Like, if you have a full auto blaster, you need to be carrying more ammo. Otherwise, you're going to get caught with nothing. End war... So the last one I went to... So one of them I had my Retaliator, and I had 7 mags, and I fired 4 shots the whole game, and 2 of those were accidental. So like, it depends on the situations you're getting yourself into. Like, I was in a situation where I needed to be the one shooting. Surprisingly, last year I brought a triad, like just a triad, and I fired way more darts with that. So it's it's tough to tell. Like, if you really want to be like on the front lines, dumping as much ammo as you can, then you need to have a lot of ammo. But if you're going to be like in a group, being conservative and like giving everyone in your group different roles for what they're going to be doing, then you just conform to the role that you choose to fill. Where's the fourth? Oh, fourth camera. Oh, there's only 3 cameras. Just 3. Yeah, so Ryan says 5 or 6, 1 in the blaster and then 4 to 5 in the mag holders. I think I would agree with that. Most gear is like holds 6 mags or so. And if you kept one of those free for a water bottle or something instead, that would be good. You just don't want to carry so much that you don't feel like you can run or move or access what you need to access. Can we get some of that Lunatum that we got on Discord? So I posted Lunatum on Drax Discord and the Pet Pics channel. So if anyone's on there, they can see Luna's tummy. And it's cute and fluffy, and I love her. 1 mag, 1 tag. Sometimes. When I was playing, I was at a boss game, which is like ultra stock, 250 FPS. I decided to bring a Proton. Not a Proton pack, just the Proton. I had to carry a lot of mags on me because I had to get super close and just dump everything. And sometimes I'd still miss. Rival's really hard to aim with. Yeah, the heat like super gets to you in wars, for sure. I find rival mags impressively efficient in terms of reloading. 1 mag, a dump pouch, and you're good to go. Depends. Depends how fast you're shooting. For that day, I think I carried... I could fit 3 in each of my pockets, so I carried 10 mags. So, sometimes at wars I wear a cycling jersey because there's pockets on the back, which are... They're meant for carrying like water bottles and snacks and stuff while you're riding your bike for a long time, but they're some brands are the perfect size for mags. So I used to carry 2 18s in each pocket on my back. But they'll also carry rival mags, which is cool. So I had 9 rival mags on my back and then 1 on my blaster. So I didn't have to reload. It was great. I brought a mediator with a 35 dart drum to a war and a few 18s on my belt. In most games, I never even used the extra mags. Yeah, I used to... So after I ditched the chest rig, which was nearly immediately because I could tell that it was hindering me more than helping me. I think I still had a belt at that point, and I had... several mags on my belt, and when I got the cycling jersey, I would fill it up even though I didn't need to, and I would always end up only using 2 or 3 mags a game anyway. So that's why I've significantly downsized now. Where am I? 5 is ideal because the fast mag holders that Luke sells come in 2 packs and they're really handy, the leftovers in the blaster. Yeah, I mean, really you want to, whatever gear that you have and are comfortable wearing, you should fill up. And if you feel like it's too much, then you should size your gear down. You're a beautiful spirit. Fly free. No loves follow you. That's so nice. Thank you. What would be your preferred flywheel blaster loadout? I hardly ever use flywheels. I think the only flywheels I've ever actually run in a war has been the Proton. But I have plans. I have plans to build 2 rapid pistols because it sounds like fun. I don't think I'll be incredibly effective just because it'll be really difficult to reload, and it's not my usual style, so it'll be something to get used to. But I think it'll be fun. As far as if I was to do like an effective flywheel blaster loadout, I'd probably do a Strife 42 5 cage and Bulldogs. It hits about 150, which is most wars that I go to. The only thing I don't like about the Strife is the trigger pull is so long. So I'd probably put something. I'd probably put one of the select fire kits in it, so I could have like a more mechanical. I still only use semi-auto, but I'd like a more mechanical feel. So maybe I'd still do a rapid strike in that case. Chest rigs are bad. Yes, I agree. Michelle says battle belts are the way, and oh, I could show off my shorts. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and these are going to be my new Nerf shorts, for sure. So there's so many pockets, like this is crazy deep. This back pocket is really deep, and it's got this on the side. There's pockets inside of my pockets, and then bands on top of the pockets in my pockets. So and it doesn't matter how fast it loads up because I'm the type of person who leaves my mags on the ground. But like, I just didn't have a 4th mag that I found quick enough, but I could fit probably 6 comfortably, snugly in this pocket alone. And that's awesome. And then it still fits in like, that works great. I could put it in the back. I can put it in the front and still bend my leg. These pants are awesome. So Drek sent me these shorts as a gift. They're starts with a K. Crap. They're some kind of range pants. Like they're used for people who go to real steel gun ranges. Kitanica. They're Kitanica shorts. But they're for going to the range. You put all your mags in it, so you don't need to fuss around with like having a pile on a table, I guess. But yeah, they're great. And not only that, on the other leg, so there's like, that's too thick because I'll use the tweezers. So like, there's a Sharpie pocket. There's there's like 3 little Sharpie pockets, and then that's a zip, so it stays really nice. And then you've got the normal pockets. This fits my phone. Boop. Then you have another zipped giant back pocket. It's got I don't know if you can see that. It's got D-rings on both sides, so I could hang stuff off of me if I wanted to. But yeah, and there's loop, like Molly loop, so I could put a pouch on here or something. And I like them a lot so far. But yeah, my problem with battle belts is I'm really small. So they fall down. And unless I like really tighten them and then they're way up here and the mags get in the way, and I don't like things in front of me, I'd rather them be behind me, which is why I use the bicycle shirts for so long. It's... And then when I got the paintball pants, I found out that it had a pocket in the back that's for like the paintball cleanie barrel thing. Fit talents perfectly, so that was a great find. Yeah, I probably could fit 15 mags in my pockets. I'm gonna have to buy some mags from our store because I want to see how many I can fit in here. I can only find the 3 like when I was running around a minute ago, but yeah. I think there is a gray digital color. But yeah, they're super cool. I'm really, really excited to go to an actual war. It'll be fun. It'll be really, really fun. So what pants would be the best pants? My pants are HK Army slim fit jogger style or something. They are paintball pants. They're really hot and heavy, but there are pockets on the back of each thigh that each hold 1 Talon mag perfectly. So those are my favorite pants. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's range pants that are also like super good. How does that work? Buy from your own store. I delete it from inventory is how I buy from my store. If you want mobility and breathability, it's hard. It's really hard. So in the summertime, I wear like, I had just a pair of shorts that were okay, and I just couldn't keep anything in my pockets or anything. There's not really good, like lightweight, breathable, comfortable pants that also have utility to them. I'm thinking about buying so Kuriaka showed me, I think it's Arctic's leggings. They're thick leggings, even though leggings are not actual pants. They should be thick enough that it would be okay to wear. There's pockets, and those pockets might hold mags, and that would be cool. But I don't know how comfortable you are wearing women's clothing. But yeah, I love having utilitarian clothes. Yeah, I have a pair of leggings that I wear to Nerf Wars sometimes, but it's just because they're thick enough to be okay to wear to Nerf Wars. I have other pairs of leggings that I cannot wear as pants because they're very much not. Yeah, like so the one complaint I have about these shorts is that, like, look how tiny my legs are. Like, they're so big. I had to crank it down. Oh, that's another cool thing. So on the back there's Velcro. So I was able to tighten them to fit me because of the Velcro strap. So I don't need a belt, and that's cool. The Scots invented kilts to hide more knives on them. I hope that's true. yeah, I want more clothing that does things. Like holds stuff that I need to hold. Like, I look a little ridiculous running around in cycling jerseys, but you can fit stuff in the pockets. It's great. I guess I'm okay with looking silly sometimes. I forgot I was doing the Blastr Wrapz. I was having fun talking about my pants. I actually am excited for Ultra Whistlers, Travis. Whistlers are fun. And like, if the Ultra line isn't gonna be good, it should at least be fun. And Whistlers are a good start, I think. One might refer to it as belt crow. What are we referring to? I was watching... So a friend posted a thing about a specific tactical belt for 3-gun competitions. And so I watched that video, and now my entire YouTube suggested comments are just like, guns! And I'm like, I just wanted to look at this belt. Oh man, I'm still so sad. So I bought, so Elliot said I look cool running around in cycling jerseys because I go fast, which is very true. I do go fast because they're super light and they're breathable and they're perfect for like summertime because they're just great. I bought a cycling jersey that's just like bright reflective yellow and it just says fast on the front of it, but it didn't fit mags in the pockets. It was the wrong brand. Pockets were a little too small. It was very sad. Someone who has never had a Strife, what's it like in a Nerf war? Strife works really well. Assuming it's, you know, modded at all. They don't get very good range stock, but it's the go-to and one of the most supported platforms for a reason. It's super easy to mod, and it turns out working really well. So I would suggest getting a Strife. Scott, that's awesome. He says all his gear is duct tape and cardboard, and if it doesn't fit, he fixes it. And that's super, what's the word I'm looking for? Creative? Creative... What's the word? Inventive? Maybe inventive? Something like inventive is the word I'm looking for. But, yeah, I like seeing people build their own stuff. It's cool. Oh, that doesn't actually go there. Yeah, I like that. One of my favorite things about this hobby is that, like, money doesn't really matter. Like, as far as being able to be effective, you don't have to mod your blasters and spend put a lot of money into that. You don't have to put a lot of money into your gear. You can do just fine with like a super cheap blaster and homemade tack gear or pockets. That's one of my favorite things. Anybody can do it. I mean, of course, it's nice to have nice things, but it's awesome that it's not required. Does this sticker set leave the stripe on the Strife? I don't know. There's several more pages, so We shall see. It doesn't look like it. That looks like the part that goes over the motor covers. You guys think the Saturn's gonna be a pistol or a rifle? I have a feeling it's gonna be a rifle. I have nothing to base that on. Like, that's literally just a guess.
What?
The rival Saturn.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't seen, there's been no photos or anything of it.
I wouldn't even take a guess.
I just have a feeling it'll be a rifle. I don't know why.
But they just did the Jupiter.
So? Does Hasbro still manufacture Strifes? I believe so. I'm pretty sure that they're still making the Modulus one right now. Ah, pirate. Earlier, resourceful. Resourceful is the word I was looking for. Thank you. I feel like there's a market for them. A market for what? For Strifes? Yeah, there's definitely a market for Strifes. Especially with modders, we go through a lot of Strifes. Molly vest you used made for something you bought for $7 to retail outlet and a pair of suspenders. Turns out it was Molly loops for a cooler. Super weird, but that's awesome. That's a really cool find. That's a really cool find. I know we got some of our Nerf gear from a yard sale. We were driving around yard sailing and there was just like some guy that was selling a bunch of tech gear, so we bought some of it. Ended up reselling some of it also, but... Current drawing project is Snipper Riffle. Is it weird that I kind of like this, like, bulge where the Nerf logo is? I don't know why I like that. I probably shouldn't like it. No, I've been getting Overwatch stuff. What about when we get Doom stuff? I don't think we'll be getting anything Doom. Just because... Well, you'd think we wouldn't get it because it's rated M, but so's Halo. Which, that's really surprising. That surprised me a lot. Out of Darts Jupiter versus Edge Jupiter, no contest. Out of Darts is better. Way better. Perhaps use a heat gun. Ooh, that's not a bad idea, Peter. I'll probably do that later. Because it'll just, like, stretch and stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oop. My problem is mostly I don't know what to line up with. Like, how far it means to go in any one direction. Maybe I should just use the bottom of this to line it up. Yeah, that would be a piece you'd want a heat gun for. Stretch it out there. Oh, actually it wouldn't be stretched out there. I just put it on too far to the side. Whoops. Hasbro doesn't really decide if something to make is well supported by third parties. Yeah, they don't want third party support. They want all of your money being funneled to them for all of your Nerf needs. So. My fear is Hasbro releases their next flywheel and all the third party stuff isn't supported. I mean, that's gonna happen. And we'll adapt because that's what we do. Third parties haven't really received the Alpha Strike series. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to. Like, we only care about the good things. Oh, go to bed, Ricky. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Where'd you get the translucent front end and jam door from? These are all Biggs NZ resin cast parts. He does absolutely gorgeous work. If you get the clears, they're actually like crystal clear. Highly, highly recommend buying from Biggs NZ. And he's a good dude. So nice. Alright, so this time we're gonna line it up back here. We've learned. We're gonna do it better. That definitely went better, but not perfect. Rip. Yeah, this bottom one definitely went on better. I'm learning. Learning as you go. So hopefully, if anyone's planning on buying some Blastr Wrapz after this stream, hopefully seeing the couple of mistakes I've made makes theirs turn out better. So I know I'm happy I didn't start out with the Dauntless one. Because now I've learned and I can do better next time. I protest by not buying the Alpha line. I mean, there's no reason to buy something you're not gonna use, so that's just being a normal consumer, in my opinion. It's not like a boycott or anything. I haven't bought any of them because they're not interesting to me. What do you guys think of a Kronos rough cut and that one crossbow looking zombie strike blaster? They're all good blaster. Well, the crossbow wasn't a good blaster individually. The other two are good blasters individually. Adding arms to stuff looks cool, so worth a go. Definitely going to need a lot of epoxy. Yeah. Faux show. I don't know if the Flight has the same internals as the Strife. I don't remember what the consensus was there. The nail biter is cool. The nail biter is fun. The Stratabow is also really fun. I like fun blasters. Fun. So like, I know a lot of some other YouTubers, like, and I guess not just YouTubers, people on the internet who are Nerf enthusiasts sometimes forget that like the whole point of this hobby is having fun with the blasters. It does, like, this, the Stratabow is not a good blaster. Like, it doesn't perform well, but it's really fun to use, so I recommend people use it. Meanwhile, like, the Alpha Strike line doesn't look comfortable, doesn't look like they're anything special. Just generally uninteresting to me, I suppose. Jorge, I don't know why you're buying 5 Terminators. I don't know what you could need with 5 Terminators. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand you. For some people, efficiency is fun. Yeah, like, I get it. Everyone has their own, like, specific thing that they really like about Nerf. And, like, for me, it's playing, and I'm able to look past a blaster being bad if it's fun to use. For other people, it's modding. So, like, you wouldn't... So, like, they'd be super stoked about another strife recolor, but maybe not super excited about if they came out with, like, a Spring Thunder made of Play-Doh gears that you can't upgrade, you know? Cube said just duct tape the entire stock of Terminators together because that's essentially what Jorge bought the other day. We kind of did. Like, it's 2 boxes taped together. Like, two of our shipping boxes because they wouldn't all fit in one shipping box. Pirates telling people to, like, spread out their, showing off their mods because he wants to be mod of the week. Let me tell you, like, this week was really, really hard to pick. There were so many good mods. Like, it was a decision, let me tell you. Victor, don't shame anybody. It's mean. Not even Cube, even though he might deserve it. I don't like how the Aussies are calling our hobby dart softs. Yeah, I hate the term dart softs. It's awful. Like, I don't want to be associated with airsoft for many reasons. I don't want to be called airsoft because I want to be able to get space in the public park without anybody questioning it. I don't want to be associated with airsoft because I don't want people to think that we're that kind of airsoft culture that, like, you see on YouTube with the cheater videos and all that. I don't want any part of that. Like, I still want it to be appealing to, like, families. And airsoft is not appealing to families. Like, I feel like calling it dart soft would be limiting our hobby, and that's not what we need to be doing if we're changing the name. Blastr tag is good. I like Blastr tag. It's fun. It's friendly. If we're gonna change it, I think that's what we should change it to. But also I think nerfing is fine. Like, most people would understand nerfing. Is it wrong that Rough Cut's one of my favorite blasters? No, the Rough Cut's awesome. I love the Rough Cut. I don't understand how this goes. No, the Rough Cut's a really cool blaster. I like it a lot. For the Ragfest test game that we did, I just ran a Rough Cut and I felt like people feared me, which is exactly what I look for in a blaster. Make people afraid. Does it go this way? No, that doesn't make sense. What do you wrap around? I don't understand you. 5R goes here, but how? This piece doesn't make sense to me. It's gotta go this way. But if it goes this way, the pattern doesn't match. I guess this one's just gonna be funky. I don't like that the pattern doesn't match and goes in a different direction. Nope, that's all wrong. Alright, this piece is weird and doesn't look like it actually fits right. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? This is no longer an outside blaster. How much gel do you think you need to get a full mohawk standing up? I actually don't need, at this length, I don't need gel. Hairspray works. Just gotta pull it up and kind of like tease it a bit. Hairspray actually works for a while. I just don't put it up often because it's a lot of work. Foam tagging isn't bad. That's all right. Foam tag. Yeah. Everyone just hates the rough cooks. It's not war practical. It's totally war practical. Those people are wrong. Like, I spent the whole rest of the stream being like, nobody's really wrong. We all play it. No, the rough cut is war practical. Anyone who thinks otherwise is wrong. I said it. Boom. Removes the word war too. Yeah, for my local like on the business cards that I'm passing that I wanted to pass out, and on the Facebook group and stuff, I say monthly Blastr battles, not monthly Nerf war, because it sounds more friendly. Yeah, I was Rufio for Halloween one year. That was fun. That was really, really good. Rufio. Oh, it was really cold because like I had the cutoff shirt and my belly was cold. Yeah, cocking does sound more aggressive than priming. Like, I get it, because that's kind of what you're doing, but eh. I prefer priming too. Faux show.
I tried to find the roof, but I'm sure I couldn't.
There's probably one on my Facebook, but meh.
I looked on your
Oh, weird. Foam blasting excludes melee. I'm okay with excluding melee. That's fine. What blaster do I run in competitive? I have a Talon Claw. And I like it very much. Ow. Michelle, we're excluding melee. Quit it. Thanks for not knocking my coffee over. That would be sad. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is one of my Talon Claws. This is the first one that I made. It has a Bobo sticker on the plunger tube because Bobo decided to stick a sticker on Michelle's Caliburn, and I took apart Michelle's Caliburn and cut it down into smaller pieces to build this one. What are you doing? Okay, Michelle's being creepy in the corner. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, Nerf events is probably better than Nerf War. I say Blastr Battle. I think Blastr Battle's good. Monthly Nerf duels. That would be fun. Question about DIY springers. Working on a 200 FPS design for under $50. Is there one that would fall into that price range and category? Under 50 is tough. Because you'd have to not include, like, if you're doing any printed stuff, you'd have to not include print time in that, because the hardware tends to be more expensive. I think you can get the Esper that high, and the hardware kit for that is like $40, I think. I don't know if it can quite get to 200, but I think Slug claims it can get close, like 180, I want to say, was what he said, with like the tightest strings you can do. Hello Raleigh Youth Nerf Club, thanks for tuning in. Drag through his Zax to the glass door in his review. I thought it was going to go through. Michelle won't let me throw the Zax at our back door. She's afraid it'll shatter. So I throw it at a wooden door instead, and it kind of almost works. Think Slug will put two of his hammer blasters together and make a coach gun. I don't know what a coach gun is. Is that from something, or is that an actual real steel thing? War practicals should be subjective. Yeah, I go with that. Because, I mean, Brett runs a lot of silly stuff at Wars, and he's doing just fine. 6R. I see the chat scrolling out of the corner of my eye, but I can't look quite yet. This is delicate and technical. Eeh. Sometimes I remember, oh yeah, I was actually like doing a thing on stream. Not just chatting. That went on pretty darn good. Sweet. War practical is an elitist term, you don't have to let it affect you. Yeah. I agree with Michelle completely. Anything is war practical if you win with it. Yes. At one of the times I went to the Washington War, I just brought I brought lots of things, but I only actually used the Vortex Proton. It's a single shot Vortex blaster. And my personal battle goal was to tag every Caliburn user with my Proton, and I succeeded. So, war practicality is silly. Yeah, Beret Rana Strife still in the box, so it's possible. Anything is possible. No, Panda, I haven't been using a hairdryer because I don't want to have to mute the stream. I wanted to hang out more than I wanted to make this absolutely perfect. So like this spot right here, I could have done better. Here and here, I could have stretched out with a hairdryer, but I'd rather hang out and chat than worry about like muting and unmuting and stuff. It's okay. This will just be inside anyway. Yeah, I think the faux carbon fiber is cool. I just wish it wasn't black. I think like a purple would be cool, or a red. That'd be awesome. Do other nerfers also really enjoy video games? Usually, yeah. I think most of us do. I'm picky about video games. I mostly play single player games. It's funny, I love Nerf, but in video games, I don't like shooters or multiplayer. So very likely, none of you will ever play a video game with me, because I rarely play with other people to begin with. I think my favorite game is Last of Us, and I'm very, very excited for the second one. And if you've seen the spoilers, do not say anything. I will ban you. I will ban fake spoilers too, so like, don't even joke. You should watch some of our older, yeah, so I think our older videos are better than the news. Like, I've gotten better as a presenter, but I like doing our other content more. And I want to go back to doing more of that, but just we film the news at a really convenient time slot to be filming things like in our lives. So it's hard. It's hard to film anything else. What's the difference between the flywheel and the spring variants for the Talon mag adapter? So it's something I can actually demonstrate pretty well, I guess I can't demonstrate it pretty easily here. The Springer ones have the space where the Talon actually goes back a little bit farther, so the whole adapter is pretty solid. The flywheel variant is literally pushed up to the front of the blaster as far as it will go, to the point where there's not even plastic on that front face. It's just jutting out into nothingness because it has to be pushed that far forward so the pushers can move properly. So it's the how far it's pushed up in the cage or in the magwell. I like the bulldog video was fun. Is it textured like the dbrand stuff? Is the dbrand stuff textured? Oh, the dbrand stuff is textured. I just touched Michelle's laptop because it's got a dbrand skin on it. No, this is just flat gloss plastic. I don't know why I said flat gloss. It's just glossy plastic. It feels like the same kind of vinyl as the foam blast stickers. But it probably sticks better. Taffy says my hair is long because of lockdown, not Bobo hair long. But so I know it's time for a haircut when my hair starts getting in my eyes. I just can't freaking stand it. I hate it so much. I need my hair short. Channel will be better with more cat cam. Everything is better with more cats. The Springer version won't work in Flyable Blasters because it's not... Yeah. Yeah, it's silly that you have to have, like, 2 different types of the adapters, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright. Left side time. Wow, we've put nothing on this side. Yeah, I can't stand having long hair. So in college I shaved my head because I was walking home from class and the wind blew from behind and it blew my hair into my face, and I'm just like, no. Nope. Last time that happens. Go to Walmart, get some clippers, buzz my head. Best thing ever. It was great. I'm glad I turned out liking it because that would have been unfortunate if I didn't like it. Like the Twin Shock review video. Yeah, the Twin Shock video is really easy to make because I love the Twin Shock. We don't do many reviews because I feel like I don't feel like they're interesting unless you actually have something you want to say. And I just wanted to gush. It's a great blaster. I love it so much. Are we out of Pride stickers? We think we still have some. Like, I don't know if they're in stock on the site or anything because that can get a little funky sometimes, but we should still have Pride stickers. Might be time to reorder soon, but we should still have them for now. And if you ever want like Pride stickers, like we sell them on the site for really cheap, but if you leave a nice note and ask nicely, I'll tell Martin to put them in. Oh, like different Pride flags? Yeah. I think we could probably do stickers. But getting like all the patches and all that kind of stuff gets expensive. So we probably will just stick to just the rainbow. I feel like that pattern encompasses enough. At least it does to me personally. Because when I see it, I think of the whole spectrum. No space for the breech to slide along. Yeah, the different adapters are weird. What did I major in? I majored in game art, and I got a Bachelor's of Science. And now I make video games. That's all I can tell you about that.
You're talking about the Dauntless price that you talked about.
Oh. We are going to make some Dauntless Pride stickers. Our colors are already trans pride colors, so that worked out easy. We'll might do others in the Dauntless as well. Who knows? Yeah, stickers are easy. Stickers are easy and cheap to make, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, I just pulled this off without like looking at where it goes. Above here. Oh, you probably don't want me to take it totally away from the work surface. Sometimes it feels weird doing stuff like this, knowing you guys are watching me. But like, that's why I turned the camera on also, so. Occasionally I get like little pings of self-consciousness, like, oh no, they're judging how I put stickers on. Oh no. YouTube's weird, man. YouTube's weird. Do you guys make Dauntless jersey in kid sizes? So I'm really upset about our Dauntless jersey sizes. They came in so much larger than we thought they would be, and I'm actually mad about it. Like, I have an extra small Dauntless jersey for myself, and it's too big. So, if we get more Dauntless jerseys, we will 100% make them smaller. They're way too big right now. Way too big. Yeah, there's a lot of flags. And the hard part about doing like individual Pride merch is that like you gotta do all of it. There's so many like little things, and like there's just a lot. There's just a lot. And like they each mean like something different to different people. Like I personally feel like the rainbow encompasses everyone, but other people feel very differently about that. And like that doesn't mean that either of us are wrong. It's just different feelings. You carry around a color wheel or color selection dialog box. Yeah, so many variations. There's a ton of variations. And like it's a lot. Probably shouldn't be getting into gender politics too much on or sexuality politics and that kind of stuff on a Nerf stream. But I know just many of us have feelings. Lots of feelings. Oh, please stretch enough. Close enough. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, no. I'm gonna try to stretch you. Stretch. That's alright. Alright, so I haven't been perfectly aligning some of these, but I do have to say, I don't know if it's how I'm applying it or what, but I'm not getting a lot of bubbles, and that makes me very happy. Which do you like better, spring or flywheel? I personally like springers better. Michelle is the opposite, and the reasons are pretty clear cut, actually. I like springers because I feel like I can get accuracy at long range, and I have the legs to get up close range if I need to. Michelle prefers springers because she is slightly I don't know what word she'd want me to use. She can't run well, and she can't prime a springer, so she prefers flywheels because they're easier to use. Michelle, don't say that. That's not nice. Be nice to yourself. Michelle is physically impaired. See, I have to be nice to you because you won't be nice to yourself. But yeah, Michelle can't hold a lot of the grips, and it makes that especially difficult to prime springers, so flywheels for her. What's going on this week in Nerf? I don't know yet. I know the Ultra 3 is on our list. There's something from Flywheel the World that's on our list. Probably other stuff too. Yeah, Taffy drew the car. Which I love. It's so cute. What are you saying? Oh, she got a big stretch. I'm glad that people like the little jingle. I was really nervous about putting that in. Like, I couldn't be in the same room when Michelle was editing it. Oh, she gone. Oh, and no more kit cam. Oh no, what happened? Things are weird. Okay, everything's fine. Oh, Flying Spur. I got Something similar used to happen to me. I worked at a movie theater, and my uniform was large and shapeless, and so people would like come up to the counter. I did concessions, and they would like greet me with "sir" or whatever, but I don't care, so no reaction. Go on with the interaction. They hear my voice and they like have a mini panic attack, and then so later they're like, "Ma'am," and again like I don't care, no reaction. So then they go back to "sir," and just the confusion is the most hilarious thing. It was, and like that would happen on a regular basis, and I thought it was so funny. I like the one we have now better. The what we have now. The intro? But yeah, confusing other people with gender is fun. It's a good time. Best Springer for HVZ. The one I was most effective with out of the 3 end wars that I've gone to was a triad. You could follow that advice, or you could not. Depends on your play style. Yeah, I did fine with a triad. Like, honestly, it was great. I had a dump pouch, and so that had all the darts in it. I still wore my cycling vest so I could have water bottle, sunscreen, phone, wallet, keys, all that stuff. Worked really well. The time before that I had a retaliator, and that worked pretty well too. But I just didn't get in any interactions, well, not many interactions with zombies, so... Site has wrong inventory. For what? Are we talking about the rainbow stickers inventory? Probably. Oh, Zine, it was when I was working as a concessions clerk at a movie theater, and my uniform was just like giant and shapeless, and I had a very boy haircut, and happened all the time. In an alternate universe where Foam Blast is men instead of women, she's had Bobo hair, and the uniform looked like a one. Hello! That was a terrible Bobo impression. That was awful. Flying Spirit, yeah. I 100% feel that movement is more important than firepower in most cases. Really, any war with cover, movement is more important than firepower. But that's just me. If you're not able to move in the way that I can, then having a better blaster is definitely a help. Faux show. Alright, this is a weird piece again. I need to get a good set of knee pads or something. I expect to be running and sliding a lot. I like my paintball pants for sliding, because it's kind of what they're for. Knee pads, I feel like fall down and like slide down on my legs, especially with my legs being so small. Oh, and then Michelle said if you can afford slide pants, they help a lot. They do. I don't think that even... So, like, my slide pants are expensive. I don't think that they're all that expensive. I mean, I haven't looked around too much, but the ones I have are nice. Is sports drinks better or stuff to replace salt and junk juice through sweat? I'm not a scientist. I like having Gatorade. Really at Nerf games is the only time I drink Gatorade because I don't think it tastes very good. It's more satisfying after like running a lot and being really active. But I do make sure to drink like at least as much water as I'm drinking Gatorade. Ryan, that's funny. My brother had really, really long hair for a while, and he would get upset when people would call him ma'am or whatever. Felt a little bad for him, but it's honestly weird that we greet people like that to begin with. Not quite stretched enough. I bet I can fix that. Did I stick you down too hard, or can I fix you? Oh, good. Better. Not perfect, but better. Foul on. We're doing pretty good. Trying to stay sane. It can be hard. Kidney shots are a one-shot kill. I don't think I've ever hit anyone that hard that they felt that way. C4 TV, it'll get better. Give it time. Give it time. Show up sooner for with 12-pack of Baja Blast, drink all of it. That's not soda. That can't be good for you. I'd like to think the high schooler at a local festival only slapped me as ran by a crowd trying to swipe my wall. I mean, you never know people at festivals. They can get handsy. Hopefully it was just going for your wallet. Oh, I'm also sad I can't go to Goodwill's. It was just like, so we used to go to Goodwill every week, just like as a, we work from home, so we never really left the house very much anyway. So like, Tuesdays we'd go to Goodwill. Why Tuesdays? I have no idea. That was just our Goodwill day. And I miss doing that because leaving the house was nice. yeah, we tried when we are at Wars, we try to drink not just Gatorade. Like, gotta do water too. What the heck? Why are you so hard to line up? You are the final piece of the puzzle. We did it. Haha. And that's a carbon fiber strife. It's kind of cool. There's a couple little bugbears. I don't like that it changes the pattern here and here. That's a little strange. But that's probably an easy fix. I'll let him know my thoughts on that. And I didn't do the battery door because I don't have a battery door on this Blastr right now. And the battery door we do have is the orange translucent. So I'd prefer not to cover that up anyway. That's pretty cool. Definitely an inside Blastr, what with the black and all, but that's neat. Where's the other, where did the other one go? Wow. So this is one we did earlier for anyone who came in. I got a special foam blast one that I wasn't expecting. That came out really nice. These are pretty cool. I would definitely recommend using a heat gun or hair dryer to heat up and stretch some of these pieces. And also, if you put one together, make sure you do the large surface area stickers before you do the smaller stickers, because otherwise it makes it harder to line up on the parts that they line up with. But overall, these are really neat. I wanted to do the Dauntless one on stream, but since realizing that the heat gun trick would be necessary, I'm actually going to hold off on that and make that one look really, really good. But I'll show it again just because I'm excited about it. There's the bottom. Dauntless. Ka-chow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to putting this one together. It'll just have to be later. These are pretty cool. Hey Michelle, tell me in chat if you are hungry now or if we want to chat for a little while. I don't mind chatting, but if you're hungry, we should eat. I like the idea of drinking Monster before Nerf games. I would die. I don't even drink coffee in the morning of Nerf games. Just, oh, Martin brought you some. Okay, I will chat for a little while then, and then I will eat. I haven't been hungry in weeks, but I promise I will eat dinner eventually. Room is getting really warm because of 2 printers, but it's gonna be worth it. Printing a hyper, they look so cool. I'm excited to see ours and play with it. They look awesome. I'm excited. I'm not gonna do the Dauntless one tonight because I want to use a heat gun or a hair dryer, and I don't want to deal with the sound on stream. I want to make sure it looks real good. Might paint it pink first, like Michelle said. Can't figure out how to make chat appear while I'm in full screen. There's a pop-out chat option that you can just pop it out.
Fabulous chrono.
And then put stickers on it.
And then put that on it.
No.
The Dauntless.
No.
That would look so good.
No, Michelle's suggesting buying Jangular's Fabu Chronos and then putting the Dauntless stickers on him. But I wouldn't want to put...
Well, then let's recreate it.
Yeah, we can recreate it and do it.
Paint one.
I just wouldn't want to put stickers over his paint. That sounds mean. Doctor says energy drinks would react with my ADHD meds and do very bad things. Probably. That sounds like something a doctor would say that'd be good advice. I don't think that people should be drinking energy drinks on a regular basis to begin with. So they're really not good for you. I only have energy drinks when I need to drive for a long way, for a long time, and need to stay awake and alert. That, and I had to have an energy drink every morning when I had my mocap class because it was at 5 a.m. I don't know how you're supposed to be awake and alert for a 5 a.m. class. Red Bull was the only way. Luckily, my school had energy drink vending machines. So, that was fun. Yeah, I don't think that, yeah, 5 a.m. class. It was awful. So I had class from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then I would go home for 4 hours and then come back for another 4-hour class. It sucked. That was terrible. Yeah, Red Bull does not taste good. I don't recommend that anybody drink it. It's yucky. Really, the only energy drink I've ever liked the taste of was Rockstar in the white can. It was really good. David James, you're welcome. I'm glad we could ship it fast. Engineering teacher bought infinity calipers by mistake and let you have a pair for free. What are infinity calipers? What does that mean? Monster tastes like Skittles. Skittles and like... There's like a weird chemical taste to it too. Like, ugh. I feel like all the energy drinks have like a chemically taste to them. And I do not like it. Oh, infinity, like too many, a bunch of them. Okay, I thought you were saying like an infinity caliper was like a type of caliper. That makes more sense now. But yeah, I've been drinking more coffee than I probably should lately. And a lot of tea. The tea's not as bad though, because I have like caffeinated tea and decaffeinated tea, so I can always have tea, even when it's late at night. I really like the lemon ginger. It's very nice. It's relaxing. Makes my throat feel good. Unsafe levels of go-go juice. Yeah. Oh, I brought this thing out because I thought I might need to like rub out the bubbles, but turns out I didn't actually need it. I feel the same way, Cube. It definitely is. Keeps you regular. I don't even, like, I think coffee must be like a legit addiction because I don't even like how it tastes. But I drink it anyway. It doesn't make sense. I don't even like it, but I like to drink it. Nothing makes sense. Everything's a lie. I have not tried Full Throttle. I haven't tried most energy drinks, so the list is pretty short because I don't think that they're good for you. Never have and never will touch Four Loko. It's not good. Doesn't taste good, doesn't feel good. Just not good. Here's an idea for Chronos loading doors. Use them for applying Blastr. You know, that's not a bad idea, because they're pretty flat. I think that actually worked pretty well. But then you couldn't put the Blastr wraps on the door itself. And then where would you be? Are proton rounds dead? No, they shouldn't be. We still have some on our shop, and we're working on getting a restock soon. Just tough right now, but we're trying. Don't even have Rival in Australia. Yeah, and that's pretty sad. Like, from what I've seen of a lot of your games, it wouldn't be very effective to begin with, because it seems like you're very spread out most of the time, and Rival's effective range is quite short. Even if you get it high FPS, they just kind of float and drop at the same distance anyway. Protons are mistakenly... Oh, great. They're mistakenly marked out of stock. Whoops. Well, thanks for saying something, because I would not have known otherwise. So they'll probably be fixed later tonight then. Gel balls are interesting. I don't know that I'd ever want to actually play with them, but it's a neat, like... I think loopholes are interesting sometimes, and... Why would I turn it into a proton counting stream? It doesn't make any sense. I think loopholes can be neat at times, and gel ball is an interesting loophole, so you can have fun shooty sports without airsoft. Yeah, a gym is a perfect venue for Rival. I would, so there's a place in Texas that, something Rival League that have like structured tournaments that, each team gets like specific Rival blasters, and they're all stock, and they're in a gym, and that's the perfect way to play with Rival, in my opinion. It seems like a good idea. Why'd Michelle switch the camera angle? This is talkie time. What are you doing? Oh, that's not Michelle, that's Martin. What is my shop's name? It's foamblastshop.com. I don't like the idea of a can of wet BBs sitting in the sun. It's wouldn't it be the same as a can of dry BBs sitting in the sun? I don't understand why that's a problem. Yeah, it'd be really nice if it was easier to clean up Rival, because people shoot so many. I need to get one of those nut roller things. Like dandelions trick me when we're doing dart sweeps. Like, oh, here's one. Nope, that's a dandelion. Oh, melting doesn't sound good. Yeah, like I don't think I'd want to play with gel ball blasters, but I think it's interesting they exist, if that makes sense. I asked one last time about long shot breaches. Will I be able to make tap it? You can make a long shot. I believe in you. You're a smart kid. But yeah, I need to get a nut collector because it's getting to be too much at my local league. They've discovered the Percy's with the expanded hopper, so there are so many rival rounds. Will I restock them? Yes, we will restock them. We'll have them. I'm not sure if we've already submitted our worker order yet or not, but they're on it for sure. 100%. Yeah, Victor, that's the reason why that's one of the reasons why I don't want to play gel ball. Like, they just don't seem like fun people to play with, but it's neat. One of my roommates called the cops on me for my Nerf blaster and said it was a gun to the cops, and when the cops came, they laughed about it. It was funny. That doesn't sound very funny. I think if I was a police officer, I'd be really annoyed about that. Modding the Dart Zone Pro helps make it possible to make it available to the community eventually. That's really nice. So the people in this community are so good and just so nice to share the things that they work so hard on. It's great. I love that people do that. That makes me really happy. Really happy. Alright, I had a good time talking to everybody, putting some stickers on some blasters. But it's definitely, I'm feeling the tummy grumblies now. It's time. It's time to eat dinner. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time too. We could all use a little more social interaction these days, so it's been nice. I do want to do some more streams. I have a Retaliator body kit that seems like fun I want to put on. A couple of projects that need doing, so I'll be back. Don't have a time for you, but I'll be back. Bye, everybody.